All roads lead to one of Johannesburg's most anticipated events, the C Inanda Africa Cup, as it returns on Saturday, the 19th of June, which is today. Now, polo is known for its high-paced action, with this year being no different. The Sport of Kings event will be set in the heart of Africa's economic hub at the Inanda Polo Club in Sandton. The tournament over the years has brought together a display of exceptional horsemanship amongst teams from Egypt, Ethiopia, Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, just to mention a few. To share more on what can be expected this afternoon, we're joined by polo manager Craig James. Craig, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good, Craig. How's it going?
Very good, thank you. Very excited about today.
Yeah. Tell us more. Tell us more about the 2021 C Inanda Africa Cup.
As you say, we're gathering here at the Inanda Club today to put this event on. The only thing that has unfortunately changed for us this year is that the event won't be open to the public as it normally is. It is going to be played behind closed doors, but it will still be action-packed and full of fun to be watched online.
And I understand this year, because of the COVID-19 limitations, you're limited to only two teams playing for the Cup. Team C South Africa versus Sao Paulo team, isn't it?
That's correct, yes. Because of all the travel restrictions, it's been very tricky to get our usual visitors from Africa. We normally have four teams or four African countries which are represented at the C Inanda Africa Cup. But due to travel restrictions and people being very responsible and not wanting to travel and get too close to each other, we are only going to have the one big game today, which will be against Sao Paulo from Nigeria and, of course, the C team from South Africa.
Now, what goes into organizing an event of this caliber?
There are quite a few months of planning and preparation, obviously building a cast of influencers and people that will be here on the day to make it all happen and shine. Players are prepping their horses and preparing the teams a couple of months before they even come. It's quite tricky and a bit of a challenge for any visiting team to play polo in a different country because you can't take your own horses with. So, they are relying on us to find and source the right type and caliber of horse so that they are competitive on the day. So quite a lot goes in logistically moving horses around and getting players to the right place so that when they are here on the day that they obviously can compete.
And it's even more tricky selecting which horse for the match, isn't it?
Definitely, yes. Every rider will have his personal preference on what he would like to ride and play. And as I say, going to a different country, you're not taking your preference with you. So you've got to find it in the destination that you're going to play at.
Okay. And I understand that the event is closed to the public. So where will the polo aficionados be able to view the game?
You're right, it is closed to the public. We will be enforcing very strict protocols. As much as the people are knocking on our doors and wanting to come and visit us, they can go and watch the game. It's being live streamed on the Inanda YouTube page, the official Inanda YouTube page. And you can go and follow all the other social media interactions on our Twitter, which is at Inanda Club, Instagram, Inanda Club, and of course Facebook, the Inanda Club. But we would love to have all our viewers go and watch this match on the YouTube channel.
How much training does a player have to undergo, to participate in a fast-paced match?
It takes years, years of honing your skills. Like any sport, I think the sooner you start, the younger you start, the better opportunity you give yourself to improve and really get good at a sport. There are many people that start polo later on in life and also become serious polo players, but it's the time that people spend. So for the players that we will be watching on the Inanda YouTube channel today in this live stream match, they've been playing polo for a good 10, 15 years, honing their skills, and today they'll be showcasing some of that for us to watch.
So what's the proportion of effort that is expected from both the horse and the horse rider himself insofar as ensuring, success at the match? Does it have to be a skilled horse rider or does it have to be a physically fit horse?
It's a really good question that you ask and one that people often take their own idea. They watch the sport and they see the horse doing everything. And they think that it's just the horse and the rider is not physically being challenged.
Yeah.
We do, however, say that the match is 80% horse, 20% rider in terms of skill. If you have a really good horse, it will be the type of horse that can turn a match around and give you that last winning goal. But it's also really challenging for a rider. Horse riding in general gives you it's a really full body workout, you know. And to be competitive, a rider should be fit.
Sure, yeah, that's really news for some people who never thought that you need to be physically fit to be a horse rider. So, Craig, you established the City Polo Academy at Inanda. What's the purpose and goal of this academy?
Polo is a very small sport relative to other sports in South Africa and across the world. And it is quite hard to access polo because you have to have so many horses to play. It is quite expensive to get into it. And the aim of City Polo was to make polo more accessible. People can come and have lessons. They can rent time on horses, learn the skills that they need to, and with the guidance and the help of experienced polo coaches in the school, they're able to start their own polo journey.
All right. Would you like to remind us? Yeah. Okay, Craig, we lost there for a second. Are you still with us?
I am still with you.
Okay, yeah, we'd lost you there for a second. Would you like to remind us of the social media handles?
So we can follow this live stream match today. It will be at 2:45. We go live, and you can go and follow it on the official Inanda YouTube channel, and you will find all the action and speed that you need to watch for your Saturday afternoon sporting entertainment.
All right, Craig, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having us.
All right, throughout the years, extraordinary polo skills were manifest from numerous players from several African countries. At this year's Africa Cup, the competition will include a visiting team from Nigeria, as Craig has just said, against some of South Africa's best polo players. We just spoke to the polo manager, Craig James.